Okay, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon,
Okay.
sir.
Afternoon, sir.
Okay, so in chapter 12, we have seen about, we are just looking after the scales, okay, different type of scale used in homeopathic pharmacy, okay. So we have seen about the decimal scale and centesimal scale, okay. Decimal scale is invented by Dr. Constantine Herring, okay, father of American homeopathy, okay. Then we have seen about the uh, centesimal scale, okay, invented by father of homeopathy, okay, Dr. Henneman, okay. So what is the difference between two? Okay, in decimal scale, ratio is 1:9. One is the medicine and 9 part is the vehicle. Okay, it may be solid, liquid, or semi-solid. Okay, then in part 2, okay, in centesimal scale, we have studied it. The ratio is 1:99. Okay, one part is the drug and 99 part is the this vehicle, you can say, that is again solid, liquid, or semi-solid. Okay, now here we have studied about two process. One is the, just we have learned little about two process, okay, not in depth. Okay, one is that succussion and one is trituration. Okay, succussion we have learned about the 10 strokes. Okay, same procedure in centesimal scale and decimal scale. Okay, but ratio is different, 1:9 and 1:99. Okay, then we have studied about the succussion stroke, succussion. There 10 downwards strokes are given. Okay. Then we have studied about the trituration, where we are just doing the process of trituration for 1 hour. Okay. That is the 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes. Okay. We 9 parts and 99 parts are kept in the 3 equal parts, like 33, 33, 33, or 3, 3, 3. Okay. So like that. Okay. About that thing we will study in more depth in concern chapter. Okay, in trituration chapter. Okay, there you will understand what is this process of trituration and succussion. Okay, this is actually the way of preparation of medicine in homeopathy. Okay, then next is, what is the differences? Okay, relationship between decimal and centesimal scale or potency. Okay, what is the relationship between them? Okay, so it is a little hypothetical relation. Okay, it is not like that key means 2 decimal scale is equal to 1 centesimal scale. Okay, just one hypothetical relation is there. Okay, means mathematically okay, but if you go to theoretically as per medicine, that is different thing. Okay, in decimal scale, the first potency contains 1/10th part of the original drug. Okay, already we know drug strength. Okay, drug strength is the drug divided by drug plus vehicle. Okay, so 1 divided by 1 plus 1 plus 9. Okay, so that is 1/10th. Okay, part of the original drug. Whereas in centesimal scale, the first potency contains 1/100th. Okay, means same thing, drug strength is equal to 1 divided by 1 plus 99 is equal to 100. Okay, part of the original drug. Therefore, the decimal scale, first potency of the centesimal scale, okay, means what? 1/10 into 1/10 means drug strength by centesimal scale. 1/10, again 1/10 is equal to 1/100. Okay, so here what you can say, 1 by x, okay, or x into x is equal to c. Okay, then you can again tell ki second centesimal corresponds to fourth points of the 6th decimal scale. Okay, now what you can say, ki 2x is equal to 1c. Okay, I told you it is hypothetically okay, mathematically okay, like by equation. We have studied about the equations, okay, in this mathematics, okay, in class 10, equation 1, equation 2. Okay, as per it is correct, but practically it is not correct. Okay, 2x is equal to not 1c. Okay, practically, but theoretically 2x is equal to 1c if you will take the drug strength. Okay, 1/100, 10 into 1/10 is equal to 1/100. Okay, so this you will understand later on again. Okay, uh, but remember, if examiner will ask ki 2x is equal to 1c, okay, so you have just answer is ki mathematically it is okay or mathematically it is correct, but as per the preparation of homeopathic medicines it is not correct. Okay, remember this. Then next part is both the centesimal and the decimal scales have their protagonist in many experiences, the statistical analysis, the decimal scale is better for lower potencies up to 6x, while the centesimal scale provides more rapidly acting medicines in the higher potencies. Okay, this is just one observation. Okay, like lower potencies, decimal scale is good, but in higher potencies, centesimal scale is good. Okay, you actually understood or not? This 2x is equal to 1c. You understood or not?
Yes, sir.
How?
No, sir.
No, na?
No,
So,
sir.
okay. What is the drug strength in decimal scale? What is drug strength in decimal scale?
1/10.
1 by 10. Okay. Now, what is the drug strength in centesimal scale?
1/100.
1 by 100. Okay. Now, 1 by 100, you can make it 1 by 10 into 1 by 10. Mathematically, is it okay to
Yes.
make 1 by 10 into 1 by 10?
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
1
Okay,
by
na?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello, hello.
Okay, so you can make na 1 by 10 is equal to, into 1 by 10 is equal to 1 by 100. Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay. Next, if we can write C 1 by 10 is equal to 1x.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so C is equal to 1x into 1x, we can write
1C.
1C is equal to 1x into 1x, we can write
2x is equals to 1C.
1x into 1x I am telling. Na? Is it okay or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now what will happen? 1c is equal to 2x. We can write.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here we can write like 2x is equivalent to 1c. Okay. 2x is equivalent or equal to 1c. We can write or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now here things are like that ki it is possible practical not mathematically. Okay, it is mathematically possible. Okay, but it is theoretically not possible as in our homeopathy these are both are the separate scales. Okay, now you understood or not?
Sir, please explain again.
Okay, where you have not understood, just tell where you have not understood, means what you are not understanding, so that I can clarify. Na? Okay, you answer. What is the drug strength in decimal scale?
1 by 10.
Okay. What is drug strength in centesimal scale?
1 by 100.
1 by 100.
Okay. Now 1 by 100, you can write mathematically. Okay, just forget homeopathy. Mathematically. Okay. 1 by 10 into 1 by 10, you can write. 1 by
Yes,
10
sir.
into
Sir.
1 by 10.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that you can write 1c is equal to 1x into 1x, you can write.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now 1c is equal to 2x, you can write.
But 1x into 1x would be x square, no, sir?
1x into 1x is x square, you are telling, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But here we are just taking drug strength. Okay. X square is there, na? I understood that thing. Okay. But
So in
here,
designation, it is written the second potency is 2C, 2x. In designation, it is written the second potency is 2x and sir here.
second potency will be 2x. That is different thing. Okay. Second potency will be
सर यहाँ पे
okay.
भी तो ये यही कह रहा है कि सेकंड पोटेंसी उसके 1c के इक्वल होती है.
That is theoretically, that thing I am telling you, theoretically it is okay, but practically both are separate, different scales. Both are different scales. You cannot, suppose you want to give 1 C potency of any patient, okay? Okay, just listen, but you don't have C potency. So you cannot give 2x potency of same thing. Understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it is mathematically everything is okay. Mathematically you can prove, okay, but practically as per our book, because both are the separate scales, different scales, that's why that thing you cannot do. Okay, if you are in a clinic, you give some medicine, suppose belladonna 1C you want to give to your patient, okay, but it is not available. You saw your chamber, okay, it is not available, but belladonna 1x is available, so you cannot look. Belladonna 2x is available, okay, now you cannot do like you can give belladonna 2x instead of 1C to just, okay, you can give separate medicines, okay, means separate potency, but just to replace 1C potency you cannot give 2x potency. You understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because both are separate scales. Mathematically, everything is okay. What you are telling, 1C is equal to 2x, mathematically, everything is okay. Okay, but theoretically, or you can tell practically, okay, as per, because both are the separate scales, different type of scaling of the medicine, different type of preparation of medicine. Okay, centesimal scale is a different way of preparation, and decimal scale is a different way of preparation. You understood or not?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that thing you have to remember. Okay, I told like if anybody will come to your clinic, okay, you have prescribed 1C belladonna, okay, but you have available 2x belladonna, okay. So instead of that, just to replace 1C belladonna, as that is not in your clinic, you are giving 2x belladonna. Okay, that is wrong thing. Okay, that is not the same medicine. Both are the separate medicines. Okay, both the function will be different and potency is different. Okay, mathematically everything is okay, 1C is equal to 2x, okay, but practically it is not like that. That thing actually Athar want to explain you. Understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, understood or
Yes.
not, everyone?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay, sometimes examiner they ask, okay, ki, like 1C is equal to 2x, is it not? Or so just you have to tell practically not possible, but theoretically or mathematically is it okay? Okay. Okay, so this part is done. Okay, next we will see the one more scale is there. Okay, LM potency. I told you earlier also this scale was introduced very like later on in home. Okay, and it was like little not used. Okay, you can tell, or like little hidden. Okay, this system was, or this type of potentialization. Okay, in allopathy, Ayurveda, Unani, Siddha, one system is there, that is the material dose. Okay, but we have three scaling process. Okay, three scaling process with the dilution and giving some threshold energy. Okay, one is decimal scale, second is centesimal scale, third is the 50 millisimal potency. Okay, just now we will see 50 millisimal scale or LM potency. Okay, that is the 50 millisimal or LM potency. Remember, okay, it has many names. 50 millisimal scale, LM potencies, okay, then renewed dynamization scale. Okay, so many names are there. Okay, and question comes in organa also, in homeopathic pharmacy also. Write about the renewed dynamization process by Dr. Hahnemann. You are knowing LM potency, but you are writing nothing because the word new term came, renewed. Okay, so remember these things. You write anywhere, synonyms, all these things are. Okay, introduction. 50 millisimal scale or LM potency. Okay, 50 means L. Okay, milli. Okay, and M stands for how much? M stands for, in Roman, M stands for what? Hello.
million, sir.
Million. Okay, that is 1,000. Okay, the 50,000. Okay, you understood? Okay, 50,000
Yes, sir.
potency. Okay, then Next is this is the finer and latest scale of potentization introduced in the 6th edition of Organon of Medicine. Okay, prepared in the ratio 1:50,000. Okay, where it is introduced 6th edition of Organon. Okay, decimal scale is introduced by whom? Decimal scale. Hello. Decimal scale is introduced by whom?
Dr. Constantine Herring.
Dr. Constantine Herring. Okay.
Constantine Herring.
Then centesimal scale is introduced in which edition and by whom?
Fifth edition.
Fifth edition of Organon by Dr. Henneman. Okay.
Henneman.
Okay. Then this 50 millisimal scale is introduced in the 6th edition of Organon. Okay. And here ratio is Dr. Henneman, and ratio is 1:50,000. In decimal scale, what is the ratio? 1:9.
Yes, sir. 1:9, sir. 9:9.
Okay. Then centesimal scale, what is the ratio?
1/99.
1:99.
99, sir.
Then in 50 millisimal, what will be the ratio?
1:50,000.
1:50,000. Okay. So remember these ratios. Okay. And
1:50,000, sir.
okay. And was mentioned clearly about the preparation, okay, preservation and administration. In fact, the name was not given by Henneman. Okay. This 50 millisimal scale, LM potency was not given by Henneman. But this potency he has introduced in the 6th edition of Organon, and ratio of the vehicle to medicine to vehicle is 1:50,000. Okay. Then okay, and administration, in fact, the name was not given by Dr. Henneman, but the Pierre Smith of Geneva. Okay, the term 50 millisimal scale was not given by Henneman. Okay, it was given by Pierre Smith of Geneva. Okay, Geneva already you know. Okay, that is the one famous city. Okay, then Henneman himself termed the name as a new method or renewed dynamization. Okay, renewed. Remember it, renewed dynamization process. Okay. So what is the name of this 50 millisimal scales? What are the different names? One is the 50 millisimal scale, LM potency, and third is the
LM
renewed dynamization.
Renewed
Dynamization. Okay, remember, question may come in any form. Question may come, write in detail about 50 millisimal scale. Question may come, write in detail about LM potency. Question may come, write in detail about the renewed dynamization process by Dr. Henneman. The answer is, all of three answer is one, that is same. Okay. Then in 6th edition of Organon, aphorism number 161. Okay. Aphorism number 161, it is given. Okay. Okay, this is the aphorism number 161. Okay, here what is written? When I here limit the so-called homeopathic aggravation, or rather the primary action of homeopathic medicines that seems to increase somewhat the symptoms of the original disease to the first hours, this is the certain true with the respect of the diseases or a more acute character and recent origin. But when the medicines of longer actions have to combat a malady considerable or of very long standing where no such appetite increases the original disease out the appear during the treatment and is does not so appear if the accuracy chosen medicine was given in proper small gradually lighter doses with a somewhat different with renewed dynamization. Okay, here this term is given. Okay, you will see later on renewed dynamization. Okay, here one term given. Okay, in aphorism number 161. Okay, by the renewed dynamization. Okay, aphorism number again 247. Such increase of the original symptom of a chronic disease can appear only at the end of treatment when the cure is almost or quite finished. Okay, so again he is giving a reference of aphorism number 247. Okay, 161 he has given one term, renewed dynamization. Remember this. Okay, it is not useful for homeopathic pharmacy in first BHMS, but later on it will be useful for your organon of medicine. Okay, then we will see to aphorism number 247. Okay, if possible, you buy your organon book, okay, because it will help every time. Okay, again in aphorism number 247, it is empirical to repeat the same unchanged dose of a remedy once, not to be mentioned in frequently repetitions. Okay, then the vital principle does not accept the unchanged doses without resistance, that is without other symptoms of the medicines to manifest themselves, that the similar to the disease to be cured, because the former doses has already has the disease to be cured because the former dose has already accomplished the expected changes in the vital principles, and second, dynamically wholly similar unchanged doses of the same medicine no longer to the same condition of the vital cause. The potentiality may indeed be made sick in another way by recovering other such unchanged doses even sicker than was. For now, only those symptoms of the given remedy remain active which were not homeopathic to the original diseases. Okay, so all these things are given. Okay, key line, how he has introduced about the this alum potency renewed dynamization process in the 161 aphorism of 6th edition of organon. Okay, remember this. Then in footnote of section 132, he wrote new altered but projected method. Okay, new dynamization process. Okay, the detail of the method was incorporated in the 6th edition of organon of the medicine under the method as a named for the Smith Pierce 50 millisimal potency, because of the fact that the material part of the medicine was said to be 50 times for each degree of any miasm. Okay, then the physicians are not in habit of using the scale, but recently some physicians are using it. Okay, so previously it was not used. Okay, this 50 millisimal scale. Okay, but later on it was introduced as Pupil just started reading 6th edition properly and seriously. Okay, they got this information, that renewed method of dynamization. Okay, and they have just gone through the process of 50 millisimal scale. Okay, that's why it is called as a new method of dynamization, and its result is very well. Okay, very good or very well, you can tell. Okay, like here just we can talk again about that 132 aphorisms. Okay, 132, but when the object is without reference to the sequential order of the phenomena and the duration, the action of the drug, only they ascertain the symptoms themselves, especially those of the weak medicinal substances. In that cases, the preferably course in pursuit to give the several successive days, increase the dose every day. In this manner, the action of an unknown medicines, even of the mildest nature, will be revealed, especially in tested or sensitive person. Okay, about each aphorism you will understand in organon. Okay, clearly there will be the clarification of each chapter of organon. Okay, that I will not go on that part, or otherwise it will be too vast. Okay, so till here just we have learnt about this alum potency or 50 millisimal potency is not given by Hahnemann, it was given by the Pierce Smith. Okay, then we have studied about the 50 millisiemens potency is introduced in the 6th edition of Organon, aphorism number 161. Okay, that is also called as a renewed method of dynamization or renewed dynamization. Okay, here ratio between drug and vehicle is 1:50,000. Okay, that's why it is also called as LM potency. Okay, so this much you have to remember here. Next is the history of preparation of 50 millisiemens potency. Okay, how we just reached to 50 millisiemens potency, or how Dr. Hahnemann reached to this part. Okay, how he reached. Just we will see the first part, history of preparation of 50 millisiemens scale potency. Okay, in 1838. Okay, in 1838, on 19th February 1838. Okay, Hahnemann in Paris wrote the introduction of the chronic disease. In 5th part of the chronic disease, he wrote about the new dynamization method. Okay, so he has introduced first time in 1838. He wrote about these. Okay, in the 6th edition of Organon also. Okay, but in the theory of chronic diseases, his book, okay, theory of chronic diseases, okay, 5th volume, he has also explained about the renewed method of dynamization or new method of dynamization in 1838. Okay. Next, in 1842, Hahnemann completed the manuscript of 6th edition of Organon of Medicine, including the preference in February 1842. After 18-month works, 2 versions of the 6th edition of Okay, am I audible?
Yes,
Huh?
sir. Now,
Oh,
yes.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
okay.
Sir.
Okay, it was
Yes,
disconnected,
sir.
na? It was disconnected, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay.
Yes,
Then next is the okay, then Hahnemann completed the manuscript in 6th edition of Organon of Medicine, including the practice in February 1842. Okay, then after 18-month works, the 2 versions of 6th edition of Organon, one is German and another is French, was ready for publications. Hahnemann wanted to publish the French version at first and followed by German version, but he couldn't publish. Okay, it is because of the burgling of the German publisher, Mr. Sob in Dusseldorf. Okay, means actually it was problem. Okay, whatever money he was asking, okay, for the publication of his 6th edition of Organon, okay, in German and in French. Okay, it was a big problem. Okay, because nobody was ready to publish on the rate. Okay, some money issue was there. Whatever money Dr. Hahnemann was asking. Okay, so that was some issue, and he was not published. That book was not published. Okay. Then in 1843, already we all know. Okay. Next year on 2nd July 1843, the world lost Hahnemann, and the 6th edition of Organon remained unpublished. Okay, whatever he has written, okay, 6th edition of Organon, okay, it was unpublished. Okay. Because of this reason, okay, he died in 2nd July 1843, and actually he was too old at that time, 1842. All the things were commanded by his second wife. Okay, she was commanding everything. Okay, and what happened because of his second wife? Okay, actually homeopathy flourished in the all the higher level. You can tell ki like high societies, because his second wife was from very high society. Okay, so she has just flourished the homeopathy on the high societies, and high society people started knowing about the homeopathic practices and its use and other things. Okay, so but there was a issue with the greed of money. Okay, he was like not so much you can tell able or to take the decisions. Okay, he has knowledge, but he was not able to take the decisions. Okay, because of old age. He was approximately age of 84, 85. Okay, it was a big problem for him. So all the decisions are taken by his wife. Okay, and the big issues was related by the publications. Okay, whatever money they are asking, that money was not given by the particular these publishers. Okay. Then next is the okay, 2nd July, the world lost Dr. Hahnemann in the 6th edition of Organon. Okay, remain unpublished. The manuscript remain in the possessions of his second wife. Okay, that is Melanie. Okay, her second wife name is Melanie. Okay, the second wife of the Hahnemann did not allow the publishers of the 6th edition of her unexpected greed for the money. Several attempts were made by different homeopaths all over the world to publish the 6th edition from the custody of Melanie. Some of these attempts are, okay, means they tried, they requested, okay, Hahnemann's wife, we can publish this book, okay, so that all the world will be like benefited by all these things, okay, but still that there was a big issue and she was not convinced, okay, she was not convinced to give the manuscript for the publications, okay, because now whole authority on the publications of the Dr. Hahnemann's book was on her, okay. Different attempts were done, okay, so about that attempts we will read, okay, in between if anything will be like we will lost connection, okay, in next lecture we will continue, okay, next lecture will be like tomorrow, okay, tomorrow we will continue, okay, because only 4 minutes is there, that's why I'm telling, okay. Then von Wonning-Hussein, okay, Wonning-Hussein is a famous, okay, later on when you will study organ of medicine, okay, when you will study the repertory, okay, he is taking a repertory in 4th year, 3rd year, you will know about the Wonning-Hussein, okay. In 1856, he tried to obtain her permission to publish the 6th edition of Organon, though she allowed Wonning-Hussein to publish the manuscript of the 6th edition, but omitted to state, okay, the German or the French text which will be given to him. However, later the reject her consent. Okay, means she was ready. She will give the one version. Okay, that may be German or that may be the French. Okay, but later on just denied. Okay, again there was a big issue with money. Okay, and she just denied. She will not give the manuscript. Okay, von Wonning-Hussein tried. Okay, to get that manuscript and publish, so that all the pupils are like who are the lover of homeopathy, they can get the manuscript and they can just write or just they can get the knowledge of Hahnemann or his writings. Okay, but it was not possible. Okay, what was the next attempt? Susa Hahnemann, the grandson of Hahnemann, made an attempt to publish the 6th edition, but in vain. Okay, means because this Hahnemann was 85. Okay, his first wife's sons, okay, means grandson. Okay, they were trying. Okay, that was Sus Hahnemann. Okay, they were trying to publish. Okay, but still all the rights were on the Hahnemann's second wife. Okay, that's why it was again a big problem. Okay, they are not able to publish. Okay, then next is the Constantine Hering. Okay, we already talked about him. He is the father of American homeopathy. Okay, Constantine Hering tried to publish the additions from the text, but terms and conditions compelled him to wait for the future. Okay, means she has kept so much tough, okay, terms and condition, because that's why again he was not able to publish. Okay, then again in Dallam, he is also one of the homeopath. Okay, you will study about him also in Organon. Okay, New York, okay, attempted, okay, publish the 6th edition of Organon, but it was again in the not possible to publish. Okay, due to death, he died. Okay, then again, okay, Devers of London took an attempt to publish, okay, 6th edition, but Melanie did not accept the request on the ground that the English homeopath will be unable to translate the German text in execute. Okay, some translation issue was there again she has not given. Again, it was a big problem. Okay, then okay, took an attempt to publish 5th point. Okay, the 6th edition, Melanie did not accept the request. Okay, then next is the 1871. Melanie died on 27th May 1878. Okay, means she also died. Okay, now there was nothing. Okay, means nobody was the like exact honor. You can tell. Okay, like first wife sons were or like grandsons were the honor. Okay, but okay, then 1920, 1878, okay, 80 means it approximately 22 years, again 20 years, okay, like 42 years. long after the death of Melanie or Hebel, okay, managed to procure the German manuscript from the halls of the Hanneman in the